Hi guys, I just realized I didn't intro this video of what I'm doing. But it's Tuesday. I started this yesterday. I'm gonna be reading 100 pages every day to see how many books I can read. I may go over, but I won't go under, obviously, because I have to read 100. I'll talk to you about the book that I'm in the middle of. I'm in the middle of The Love Wager by Lynn Painter, and I don't like it. So that's sad. I don't like it very much at all. Say I'm 126 pages into it, and I really don't care for it. I'll let you know if it gets any better when I read my 100 pages. Probably I'll read more, but yeah, that's where we're at for right now, and that's the video. I forgot to intro this because I feel like my brain is so chaotic, but yeah, so. Oh my god, look like a wreck. I look like a wreck. I look like a wreck. Okay guys, hi. I have not talked to you since last night. Actually, I didn't even talk to you last night because I couldn't. But I did end up finishing The Love Wager, so that means I read more than 100 pages yesterday. I think I read, let me see. Yesterday we started on chapter 13, page 126, and there's 289 pages. I don't do math. Am I stupid? Wait, hang on. Wait. 127, it's 226 with 100 pages. Like 170 something pages. I am not good at math. But I read like 170 pages yesterday. And this book is not, I don't want to say not good, but I didn't enjoy it. The first like 100 and whatever pages were like agonizing to get through for some reason. I was just not enjoying it at all. I was bored. I liked the concept. I liked this book in theory. I just feel like it was not similar to Mr. Wrong Number at all. I really enjoyed the banter and the connection between the two main characters in Mr. Wrong Number. I really liked Mr. Wrong Number. Like, I gave that book like a 4 stars for rom-com. Like, I thought it was really cute and refreshing, and I loved to read it. This one, however, I felt like Hallie and Jack, like, I didn't feel the connection between the two of them. I don't know, like, I really didn't enjoy it very much. I gave it a 2.5 stars, but this book was like agonizing and I wish I didn't spend my money on it. I know that's really mean, but to me it just fell flat. Like, the concept was okay, like I really enjoyed it, but the banter wasn't that good. Kind of cringy in some parts, like the banter. I just wasn't enjoying it. For an adult romance from Lynn Painter, I was excited, but it fell flat. And I was really happy to put it away. I genuinely can't really recall anything from this book. Like, I feel like I really am never gonna think about these two characters in the story that I sat through for almost 300 pages. It wasn't what I was expecting, and it really disappointed me a little. But it is about Hallie and Jack, and they like hook up, have a one-night stand at his sister's wedding. Hallie is the bartender, and they hook up and eventually find each other on the dating app. Then they start talking on the dating app and make a wager to see who can fall in love with other people from the dating app first. And there's like, you know, incentives. It was kind of a disappointing read, but it's all right. What are you gonna do about it, you know? But now we have to pick a book that I'm going to be reading next. I didn't update you, but last time I talked to you, I got interrupted. So I picked up a rom-com, one I'm actually really excited about, The Kiss Quotient by Helen Huang. I started reading 2 seconds ago. I'm on page 3. And yeah, so I'm gonna read my 100 pages tonight. Probably gonna be up a little later because I got distracted on YouTube the entire day. So yeah, I will see you when I get further in. If I have any thoughts about my book. It is in third person, which is not my ideal pick. I don't really like third person, but I'm not gonna let it sway me. Will I feel a little disconnected? Probably, but sometimes I can't even tell with third person if it's written well, so I don't know, but there's that. This is the book we're reading. Okay guys, it's now like 11 something. I officially finished my 100 pages. I read 100 2. I'm on chapter 12 of The Kiss Quotient, and I am really enjoying this book so far. I knew I would because the concept is really, really interesting. If you don't know what it's about Stella and Michael. Stella has Asperger's, and she has a hard time with relationships and sexual relationships, so she hires an escort, who is Michael, to help teach her how to do sexual relationships. That's basically the premise of this. So I thought the premise was really interesting. It's very unique. It's not like other rom-coms I've read, and I don't know, I'm just really enjoying it so far. I'm 100 pages in, and I genuinely don't want to put the book down, but I'm so exhausted, so I need to go to bed. This is Wednesday. Well, I will see you tomorrow when I read more. I feel like 100 pages isn't that much because I read that in 2 hours, and I feel like if I were to do this challenge again, I would do like 150 or 200 pages, because I feel like 100 pages is not challenging me. I feel like I do read 100 pages normally every day, probably even more because I didn't read for an hour and a half today because I didn't have class. So I don't know, but yeah, that's just my thoughts, and I'll see you tomorrow for Thursday. I'm updating you. It's Thursday night. It's like 9 o'clock, and I'm updating you on The Kiss Quotient. I read 70 pages. So I am 70 pages already into our 100 pages today, so I'm definitely gonna be reading more than 100 pages. I read a lot while I was on my break between classes today. I don't know how I read so much. I don't know. I feel like I'm getting faster at reading rom-coms for some reason, because they're just like so quick and easy to read, and it doesn't really take that much brain power for my brain to like comprehend what's going on and follow the storyline. So I feel like I'm reading a little bit faster. Anyways, you don't care. You literally do not care. I am really enjoying this book. As I said last night, I still have the same feelings. I can see why it is so hyped up. If you love like cute little rom-coms, and that's what you really enjoy reading, and you really love books and rate them highly, or you love hearing recommendations of really cute rom-coms, this one is it. This is such a cute rom-com, and I'm actually really excited to read the rest of the series, and I'll see how I like it when I read more right now. So I'm back, and I'm gonna update you on where I'm leaving off for the night. It's like close to 11, and I'm getting kind of tired because I made it to page 244. We're not getting to the conflict yet, which I know is happening soon because we have like that amount left in the book, so of course we're gonna have a conflict soon. But I don't know, I'm loving their relationship. It is very, very cute. Also, I just want to let you know, this book is not closed door. It's very much open door. There is spicy scenes in this book, so if you don't like that, then I would beware of that. I feel like it's gonna be a 4-star on the rom-com scale. It's like really good. Like, I don't have any complaints about it at all. Like, there's literally nothing I can complain about this book. I'm enjoying it. I'm having a good time. It's a good story, great characters, so it's going really good. But I'm gonna finish this tomorrow and probably read another book and pick another book tomorrow. So yeah, I'll see you tomorrow, I guess. Hey guys, it's Friday night. It's about 8 o'clock now. I'm gonna start reading. I haven't read anything at all today. As I said in the last clip, I'm on page 244, and there is 314 pages in here. I have about 70 pages of this left. So I'm gonna have to finish this book and then start another one today to reach my 100 pages. So I'm gonna finish this, give you my thoughts and my rating, and all of that stuff. But I feel like I've mostly wrapped up my thoughts already and let you know. So I just finished The Kiss Quotient by Helen Huang. I really, really enjoyed this for a rom-com that was just like fun, easy to read, had a really good plot. I wasn't bored once when I read this. Like, I was so interested and invested in the relationship and the plot. and everything. Like, I really enjoyed reading this. I have no complaints. I'm gonna give this a 4-star. And I really liked Michael and Stella as characters, and I also really enjoyed all of these side characters that we were introduced to, which makes me excited to continue the rest of the series. I really enjoy like interconnected standalones and like seeing friend groups and all of that stuff. I really enjoy that, so I'm excited to continue with the series. But the Kiss Quotient, if you're looking for a cute rom-com, I would recommend this. Really good. Okay, we're gonna pick out the next book that I'm gonna read, so let's do that. Maybe I should just continue. Like, maybe I should just be like reading all my rom-coms, because I have a feeling like when I purchase more books, they're gonna be like mafia, like dark romances. Like, I'm just in the mood for them. How long is this one? I feel like I could read this by Saturday. Oh yeah, it's only 296 pages. I feel like we're gonna start this one because I'm intrigued. Kai has no feelings. While he feels irritation when people move his things, or contentment when ledgers balance down to the penny. But he doesn't experience big, important emotions like love and grief. Rather than believing he processes emotions differently due to being autistic, he concludes that he's defective and decides to avoid romantic relationships. So his mother, driven to desperation, takes matters into her own hands and returns to Vietnam to find him the perfect mail-order bride. As a mixed-race girl living in the slums of, I don't want to say it incorrectly, but a city, Esme Tran has always felt out of place. When the opportunity to marry an American arises, she leaps at it, thinking that it could be the break her family needs. Seducing Kai, however, doesn't go as planned. Esme's lessons in love seem to be working, but only on herself. She's hopelessly smitten with a man who believes he can never return her affection. Esme must convince Kai that there is more than one way to love, and Kai must figure out the inner workings of his heart before Esme goes home and is an ocean away. I cannot read out loud for the life of me. It was my downfall in school. I never read aloud, and if I did, I almost cried. So I'm gonna read The Bride Test. I feel like I'm in a reading mood recently, like I really am. And yeah, so I'm gonna read. I'll let you know how far I get. Well, I have to get 30 pages in, but. Okay, it's like 11 now. I read 70 pages of The Bride Test. So I read 140 pages today. So we went over. I feel like I'm gonna enjoy all of these books in the series. So far I'm really enjoying it. I really like Kai as a character, and I think the concept's also really interesting. So we should see how this goes tomorrow. I might read a lot of this tomorrow because I'm interested. I want to see how it goes. So this is where we're gonna leave off for the night, and I'll talk to you tomorrow when I read more. I am literally the worst person ever because I forgot to update you today. It's the majority of my time reading the rest of The Bride Test. So I've already read my 100 pages, but I will be reading more later on today. I read 200 and something pages today. I love to spend the weekends just reading books, so that's what I do. I finished The Bride Test, and I feel the same that I did about The Kiss Quotient. Like, I feel like they're cute rom-coms. If you like rom-coms, there's literally nothing bad about these books. I can't say anything bad about these books. Both of them so far, I feel like they've just been good to read, entertaining in the moment, but I won't think about them ever again. Like, they're just staple rom-coms if you are looking for an easy, nice read. I recommend these books. So I actually think I'm gonna rate them to a 3.5 because they're pretty average. They're nice rom-coms, really fast to read. I'm moving on to The Heart Principle, which I've heard mixed things about. People say that this book is the best book in the series, and some people really didn't like the third one. So I guess we'll see. This is like a really rom-com-y video. I've read 3 rom-coms so far, and I'm moving on to my 4th. But yeah, I finished this, and later on tonight, I'm going to be starting The Heart Principle. What's up, guys? It's Sunday, and it's like 7 o'clock at night. I finished all of my stuff that I needed to do today. I'm going to start reading right now. Haven't started this book at all. I told you I was going to read last night. I absolutely lied to your face. I didn't read. But I'm continuing this also until tomorrow because it would be a week from when I started it, and hopefully I'll finish this book tomorrow. I'll see you. I'm back again. Who's excited? Who is excited? Who's excited? Today's the final day. I started editing this video. She's productive. She's productive. But I read a lot today for no reason. Started on page 153. We're now on page 269. I don't know how I read that fast in my break. I really couldn't tell you. But let me talk about my feelings towards this book. Maybe I'll finish it, but I'm gonna talk about some of my feelings right now. So this book is a rom-com, but like kind of not really. Like it deals with a lot of stuff, like heavy stuff. Like it's kind of really sad. Like you can still feel the connection between the two of them, even though they don't have that many scenes together, because they just are so comfortable with each other and so in tune with each other that it's like they know that they like each other a lot, even if they can't be together a lot of the time because of circumstances with her family. Very, very sad. Like what's happening with her family and how she's coping and dealing with it and what she is expected to do. And her family, like, I understand they're going through a hard time, but some of her family is like really like, oh, like I'm like, I want to punch you in the face. Like literally I sat in the middle of the lounge and middle finger to the page because I was just so angry at what they were saying to her, not believing her, not listening to her and her concerns, and just automatically making her the villain. Like, oh my god, so infuriating. I don't know, I'm gonna finish it. I have like probably, I think I have like 70 pages left, so I'm gonna read that right now and eat my chocolate, and I'll let you know my final thoughts and what I rate it. So I just finished The Heart Principle, and I will definitely say I think it's my favorite in the series because it's going to stick with me. It was just an overall very, very deep story about how she is sticking up for herself and, you know, coming to terms, because our main character is also autistic, and how she's coming to terms with acknowledging that and standing up for herself when she needs to, and, you know, just trying not to constantly people please and actually living her life the way she wants to. I just think this story is really, really good. I would rate this one a 4 stars. I obviously read for more than 100 pages today. I don't even want to count. I read from page 153 to page 333, so I read a lot today. So that's the end of this video, because it's now Monday, so it's been a full week of this. I read 4 books in this vlog. I read The Love Wager, which I gave a 2.5. We all know my thoughts about that. Then I read The Kiss Quotient, which I gave a 3.5. The Bride Test, which I gave a 3.5. And obviously The Heart Principle, which I gave a 4 stars. So yeah, those are all the books I've read. And this is the end of the video. So if you liked it, give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you want to see more of my face. And I'll see you in the next one.